Slime beneath me, slime up above. Ooh, you love my toxic love.
So underrated.
I love Tim Curry. Well, hey, puppers. Welcome to a new playthrough. This is A Boy and His Blob.
Which, to be perfectly honest, I thought was absolutely hilarious when I first saw it.
Yeah, this was a game that we discovered on one of our dates.
Yeah, I saw it and was like, haha! Boy and his blob.
And I was like, that's a remake of an old NES game. I want to take a look at that. And I said, let's buy it. And I did.
Now, I don't think you bought it that day, because I was going to get it for you. And then you sent me a message like, hey, I picked up the game.
Okay. So I bought it later.
Yes.
But it's made by Way Forward, the same little studio that gave us Shantae.
Huh.
Yeah. From the creators of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse comes A Boy and His Blob.
This one seems so much more wholesome, though.
Yeah, it is. It's not the same writer, it's the same studio.
Okay.
At least I think it's not the same writer.
I mean, the artwork and everything feels very similar to Shantae.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Bob Ross, no! Bob Ross loves big trees in the front.
It's okay, little blob. All you did was destroy those happy little trees.
But you destroyed two, so you took one and his friend so that no one had to be alone.
Alright, so this opening animation shows you what the game's going to be like. The game actually doesn't have that many tutorials. It gives you an ability and you're either supposed to read the manual or just kind of like experiment. Because like shortly after I bought it, I played it for about half an hour to an hour just to, again, that's what I do.
Yeah, to see
make sure
that it
the game
works
works. Make sure it plays properly.
The little boy kind of looks like you.
Why do you say that?
Probably just because he has brown hair.
Oh, okay. He's got that little Christopher Robinisms.
Well, I think it's the hair and his little cowlick.
Ah, damn cowlick.
I love it.
Play with my cowlicks and you play with my beard. Get off my beard. Alright, so the adventure begins.
You're going to wake up one day with beads in it.
Oh, yes.
Beads and little braids.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, I say.
There are pictures. I used to do that to my dad. My dad had like a long beard. It was like down here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a picture of him sleeping with like these bows tied in his beard.
But yeah, we start right to it. Immediately into some gameplay. There's not that much dialogue. I don't think there's any dialogue, actually. It's all about just little interactions between the characters.
I know I like heard you playing it a little bit, and he'll say like, Blob!
Yeah. You can call him. Come on!
I love the art.
Yeah.
It's like a nice mix of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse and Child of Light.
Yeah, it
With,
definitely
like, the
has the
layering.
same style of
Yeah.
like layered drawings.
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
Ah, there we go. Took care of the rock. But this is a puzzle platformer, very similar to Little Nightmares. The boy cannot get hit a single time, but you also have unlimited continues. So it's all about solving the puzzle, and in each level, there's a treasure chest.
Okay.
Scratch that. In each level, there's 3 treasure chests. Alright, so we're going to investigate where that giant star crashed.
Oh,
There he is.
run away!
You scared him. You scared a little guy.
Why is something so simple so freaking cute?
Come on.
Hang on, watch this.
Oh, I can hug.
There's a hug button.
Oh, It's so wholesome.
Yep. Yeah, it's a very wholesome game. So the story, and I got this from the manual of the game, is that Blob's home planet is being taken over by the Ooze Emperor.
Okay.
So he flees to Earth to get some help. And the Emperor follows Blob, and thus the adventure begins. To where the little boy just discovers a mysterious blob and goes on a quest not only to save his world, but the blob's world as well.
Aww.
So yeah, you can't control the blob. You can just lure the blob. He'll follow you. He'll run away if he's scared. You can push these on top of the enemies. Pluck. There you go.
I would definitely be one to befriend the blob.
But just like Klonoa, I think this is another game that you'd enjoy playing, not just watching. Also, it's well lit, unlike Little Nightmares.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of understanding of what you're supposed to do. And
Get him!
Drop. There we go.
So part of me is like, was that... So that's the bad guy. That's
Yep.
Tar, yeah?
Yeah. The black ooze.
As he was slinking along,
Uh-huh.
he was going, toxic love.
Filthy ground, acid rain, pouring down like eggshell mane. Slime beneath me, slime up above. Ooh, you love my toxic love.
So underrated.
I love Tim Curry singing.
I definitely think I would put that villain on my underrated villains list.
Hexus.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, oh,
there goes the jelly beans. And he's like, what
not
you got
the
there?
jelly beans.
So yeah, different colored jelly beans allows the blob to evolve into different
Ah.
objects. That is Licorice Ladder.
Huh.
And I only know the names because they're in the manual.
What is that gator?
The Gator is a bonus challenge. So if you collect all of the treasure chests in a level, you unlock a bonus challenge.
Okay. That one just so happens to be a gator.
Just so happens to be an alligator. All part of his treehouse. But yeah, if you complete a challenge level, you get to unlock artwork. Now watch this little detail.
Aw.
Blob was the pillow.
He's like, hey, thanks.
So every time you load up the game, you only have one file in this game, which is unfortunate. So it's kind of like Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
But every time you load up, he'll be sleeping. He'll be sleepins. So that's the main quest. Yeah. Huh? Okay. And we want to explore the treehouse a little bit. Up here, you can clear your file.
Let's
Yeah,
try and-
Wesker's just going nuts.
Click, 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 click. Could you not get up on the futon, bud?
Oh, I might have moved some things onto the futon.
He was looking like, son of a bitch.
He's like, now what? All right, so let's take a look at this challenge level.
We'll move it back in a minute, buddy. Yeah. He's looking like I hate it.
You'll live, my son. All right, so the boy himself can't attack. You need to use the magic jelly beans.
Okay.
But for now, we don't have that ability, so it's all about evading.
I didn't know you had the guide to a boy in this blob.
I don't have the guide, I have the instruction manual.
Ah.
Way back in the day,
Yes.
before companies realized it was a waste of ink, games came with little instruction manuals that told you the story of the game, the controls,
Yeah.
the The basic level layouts, your goals, all of it.
I don't think that's a waste of ink. I think that that's very important.
They were very charming, and then like PS3 and onwards, they just stopped making them because people were like, well, they use their phones. So
Yeah,
just look it
the
up
internet.
online. And like a huge part of gaming culture disappeared just like that.
It's also like I remember the call lines, like to get assistance when you were playing.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a dream job for a lot of people.
God, I wish I had that job. Go back in time. All right, so that was the end of that little level. With the challenge completed, we get to look at some artwork from the game.
Okay.
And I will say, when you look at some of this artwork, it's definitely inspiring for ideas for like Oh Milo and stuff like that.
That's what I was thinking whenever
show
I
you the
saw it.
process.
I was like, this is kind of what I want Oh Milo to look like.
So it started with just basic paintings. And they superimpose the characters onto the paintings. Then they flesh them out to look like actual levels with layers. So they got like the wave background, which are the hills, the secondary background, which are the trees, the platforms, and then the foreground.
I like it.
So there you go, a multitude of layers. All right, so let's go on to the next level, shall we?
Because that's definitely what I was thinking for Oh Milo. It's just a matter of like learning the dimensions of like how big does it need to be.
Correct. Okay, so we got Punch Hole right here. If Blob eats this, turn into a little hole.
Aw.
And you can fall right through.
Come on, Blob.
Yeah, you always have to have him following you.
This makes it makes me feel nostalgic for Flubber.
Aww. I haven't seen Flubber in so long.
Oh my god, I can't even remember the last time I saw Flubber. Like, the only thing I actually remember from Flubber is the scene where they're in the lab and Flubber is like bouncing and breaking everything.
I remember the trailer because it had gooey little dance, make a little flub. Gooey little dance,
Make a little flub.
Get down tonight. Robin Williams, Flubber. That was a Disney movie, wasn't it?
I think so.
Either that or Warner Brothers. It was one of the two.
It was definitely a family film.
Yes, I
for
know
the
that.
time. I don't know if it would be considered a family film now.
I'm sure there was like Robin Williams innuendos sprinkled all throughout. Jokes that it's just like, oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah, because
That went out way over my head as a little kid.
people automatically assume that little kids get and understand like sexual innuendos and they just don't.
Yeah. All right, you.
Oh, it works
Yep.
for enemies too.
Works on enemies. Drown, you sludge bastard.
It's nice that there's like boards that kind of show you what you need to.
Yeah. That is the extent of this game's tutorials. No text blocks, just
I feel like that's enough.
yeah.
It's like an actual picture of a ladder.
If it weren't for the manual, though, I wouldn't know what buttons to press.
Oh yeah, I mean that is true.
That was my only issue when I was like first playing this. It's like, okay.
What buttons do you
Yeah.
press?
There we go.
Ready?
Maybe we can trap this big boy.
Now, do you have unlimited jelly beans?
I do.
Go. Oh.
There we go. He was about
Okay.
to charge.
Oh, I thought he was looking at the hole like, can't fool me.
There we go.
I like that he keeps his eyes. They're at the top of the ladder.
Yeah. And there we go.
Yay!
To the next level.
This is really cute.
I figured you'd like it. You're a sucker for that wholesome.
I am a sucker for wholesome.
And none of Shantae's dialogue.
Yeah.
Because there's no writing, it's just pictures. And we unlocked another challenge level.
Boom.
Just like that.
To the gator.
No, it's going to create a new thing.
Oh, it's not always a gator?
Nope.
Oh. It's an Easter Island head.
Yep. Easter Island head.
They discovered that if you dig down, the Easter Island heads actually have bodies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what do they look like?
They're very like column-esque.
Okay.
But you can see like the carvings of their arms and like carving of like kind of what legs would be, and then they have different.
So they're kind of like totems. Totem
Yeah.
poles?
So they're very like they're not shaped like a human. They are shaped like a column with like the idea of where arms and legs would be.
Gotcha.
And then they have different like inscriptions on them and different pictures and like designs and tattoo things.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool. I'm a
Yeah, that's neat.
art history nerd, so.
I never knew that. I always just saw them as just like the heads. I never even figured that there would be like feet designed buried beneath the sand.
This way.
Well, there was a picture that I thought was really funny.
Yeah?
And it shows the Easter Island heads. And then it like shows the world, like Earth. And then on the other side of where the heads are at, it shows Stonehenge.
Oh,
And then they draw like a
wow.
body in the middle as though Stonehenge are the toes of the Easter Island heads.
Oh, wow. That's
I just think
amazing.
it's funny.
You still got that picture?
I'm sure I could find it.
I'd like to check it out. Oh, okay, that counted as a hit.
He's planking.
Basically. Alrighty.
Blob.
Uh-oh. Okay, can't jump over that. Hurry! Damn, he got me. The boy falls over like the one squire from Monty Python. Message for you, sir!
Message for you, sir.
Blob.
Cool.
Hurry.
You just noticed that.
Whoopsies! Well, so that's...
Ready?
Oh, this is the one that I saw first.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit more wholesome there, Lassie.
Hey.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, they go down a ways.
Yeah, they're big. They're very big.
Well, all right then. Okay.
Blob.
Okay. You kind of gotta like slip past them before they see you, because if they see you, they'll charge. There we go.
Ready?
And you also gotta... Oh, that's really cool.
Blob.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Here at Pupcorn, we try to be edutainment.
Blob.
Well, mainly because I'm a nerd.
All right.
I'm a nerd too.
I'm a nerd for history and art.
All right, another challenge
Architecture.
completed. But yeah, I hear this game actually gets pretty tough as it goes on.
I can see it getting difficult, like how...
Because like it's all about solving puzzles.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but I can see how it would be difficult in the way that the Page Master game is difficult.
Okay. Just because it's not that forgiving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not only that, but like if he can't defend himself, like all he has are the beans.
Yeah.
That alone is challenging.
Yeah. Because like you have to keep an eye on like where the boy is and where the blob is.
Yeah. Because
But here
if
we
he's
go.
right near an enemy and the blob has run away or isn't right next
So
to
this
him.
is how they design their basic level. Just like basic designs, and then they put little notes there.
See, I don't
And then
ever
they build
want to
upon
hear...
it. What?
I don't ever want to hear that you can't draw your own game designs or anything because you're not good.
I can't draw that.
I can draw that. You can draw the first few.
Well, thank you.
I can teach you how to draw that.
Okay. Well, I think in the next part, we're going to continue grabbing some more jelly beans and seeing what more this game has to offer.
I'm up for some jelly beans.
Sounds good. All right, folks. We'll see you guys in the next part.
Toodles!